Hey guys, what's up? This is DCSG 81. Today we'll look into the Great Twins T800 Terminator 2 Judgement Day. Okay guys, so this is the 12 scale Supreme from Great Twins studio Canon T800 Terminator 2 Judgement Day. So I really love this movie. Nothing can express my joy when I see they are making it into a 1/12 scale, because I have the 1/6 scales of Hot Toys for the T800. I think I posted some pictures before, so it is my most favorite movies anytime, all the time, because I watch it countless times. I don't even remember how many times I watched it since I was young. So this Terminator 2 Judgement Day is like a dream come true for me, because I already have the 1/6 scale now. I even have the 1/12 scale, although I very much hope it's from SH Figuarts or maybe a better well-known brand. But this brand is very new, if I'm not mistaken. This T800 is like their very first product to be made into 1/12. So it's a Hong Kong company, if I'm not wrong. So there are some wordings here that you can read. Okay, so the box is pretty simple and it's pretty white. So yeah, you can read further here about what they are trying to do. So if I'm not mistaken, they are trying to their motto is actually to it's very worrisome for me, because from my experience, this kind of leather tends to peel off over time. So we shall see. I hope this is not the case, but I'm thinking very much it will actually start to peel off within a few months later. Yeah. So other than that, it looks pretty good. Okay, the details of the jacket is pretty amazing, I would say. There's some zipper here, which I don't think it works, just but it feels like it is a real thing. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, we can actually take it off, because I do get the hands, the endoskeleton hand. Okay, and then the boots is just a single piece. This is just a plastic, and the pants itself is the same material as the jacket. And most importantly, I think the face looks pretty good. Okay, so let's proceed to the articulations. Okay, for the head, it's actually connected to the neck by using a magnet which actually allow free movement. So the head can look up this much and the head can also look down this much. And because of the magnetic, he can actually turn pretty much to the side and 360 degree as well. So the arm can actually bend more than 90 as this much, and he can do a forward punch this much, and due to the jacket P ladder, his arm can't go all the way up, so he can only go this much. And there's a double joint at the abs, he can bend down this much, and he also can stretch up this much, and also he can turn almost all the way to the side, and his leg can only stretch this much due to the jeans, the P ladder, and can only kick out this much also due to the pants material. But his knee can actually bend pretty much, as you can see right now. And there's a joint on the leg which allow the leg to go back this much and stretch out pretty much to the front as well. Okay, as for the accessory, this T800 comes with tons of stuff, as you can see right here. So we'll go into details for each and every one of them. Okay, this T800 comes with two neck. One is for shorter and one is longer. So I'll explain to you again later why is it so. And then it comes with his signature shades. You can't miss this. And then it comes with a pair of fist hands. And then it comes with a pair of hands for holding his guns. And then this is a more relaxed hands. And then he comes with a pair of hands without glove. And next we'll look into the weapon. So first we have his shotgun, where he used during the chase by T1000, as you can see in here, these scenes here. And then we have his handgun, where he used it to shoot the T1000 when it is frozen, and he say "Hasta la vista, baby." So next we will have his handheld minigun, where he used it to shoot all the cops but to scare them away, and there's zero casualty. I love this scene so much. And you can actually turn the barrel of this minigun. And lastly we will have his grenade launcher, where he used it to shoot the grenade into the T1000 to split him, and eventually he fall to his death. And next we can see his grenade carrying belt, where he put around his shoulder. And this is the bag where he carry all the bullets for his minigun. And this bag is all sealed up, it's all glued up. There's no way you can put the missile string into it, and there's no way the missile can go into the minigun. So this is a disappointment here. And lastly we have the standard stand that comes with the figure. And next we'll look into the item that only comes with the exclusive. This set that I bought is actually the exclusive set for T800. So let's look into it. So first we have the hand holding the knife to cut open his arm. And then this is the exposed endoskeleton left arm. And then lastly we have this very cool light up base. Okay, before we take a look at the size comparison, let's take a look at the exclusive base, which I mentioned earlier that it can light up. So now let's take a look. I'll off the light to show you how bright it is. So you can see it's not too bad, huh? It's pretty cool. Even with the lights on, you can still see the lights. Okay, for the size comparison, first off we will have the Saitama from Daishin model, and also the Mr. Satan from SHP Guards. Next we have Captain Marvel from Marvel Legend, as well as Ghost Rider from Marvel Legend. Next we have the Synthetic Human from 1000 Toys, as well as the Assaulter from Dan Toys. And lastly we have the Amazing Spider-Man from Mayfax, as well as the Ripper from Figma. Sorry that I've forgotten that I do have these. So these two are from NECA T800. You can see the size is really bigger than it is, but the details are pretty different. Okay, so for the final verdict for this guy, as you can expect, it deserves a very high score for me because first of all, I'm a big fan of the movie, and so this is surprisingly I wasn't very keen when I first saw it on the website, because even though it looks very good, but I'm still pretty much afraid of the material being used, and my suspicion is correct. They really use the pea leather, which I'm worried on, but nevertheless I still get him because when I really saw it in front of the store with my own eyes, I just know that I got to have him because he just looks so amazing. So yep, so I'm just worrying about the leather next. So for that, I'll give him a score of probably 9 out of 10. Is because of the pea leather, first of all, and also because of the pea leather, it actually restricts some of the movement, the articulations. But because he's a Terminator, so maybe you don't need all the very dynamic kind of poses, so it's still fine. It's not a deal breaker, but it does limit some of the articulation. And I would say the accessories are all pretty good. They actually even give a different neck, just because some people think that they want a longer neck or maybe a shorter neck. Okay, so I was told that the longer neck should be used when he have this jacket on, so it looks more normal. But when you actually take off the jacket for the exposed arm of the endoskeleton scene, you should actually change to the shorter neck, so it wouldn't look like he have a long neck. So that's the purpose that they really think of. And the use of magnet is really, I mean, it's something else. It doesn't restrict the movement of the head at all. Okay, and also I'm pretty worried about the body because since it's a new company, so I'm not sure what kind of body they use. Yeah, so I'm pretty worried on the breakage and kind of things. So let's just keep my finger crossed that this will be an alright figure. And they also have the T1000 toys on pre-orders, which I think I might give it a go because I'm pretty happy with this piece. So yeah, so this is my review for this guy here. Okay, so click the like button if you like this review so far. Leave a comment below if you have any further question about this awesome figure, and subscribe to my channel.